to the end zone. What a catch! McIntyre, touchdown!
Into the layup, goes at the buzzer.
Volusia wins it! The championship!
And welcome to Hoffman Estates High School, Hoffman Estates, Illinois. It's time for the 3A Boys Soccer State Championship game between the Wildcats from West Chicago, 23-2-3. They take on the Mustangs of Morton, 23-3-2 on the season for the Mustangs. We've got a packed house using both sides of the field here at Hoffman Estates with relatively short trips from West Chicago and from Berwyn-Cicero for the fan bases of these two teams. 3A Soccer State Finals. Let's take a look at the keys for tonight. And first for Morton, they want to limit the set pieces. West Chicago can be very dangerous, especially with Jesse Hernandez and Jair Martinez on those free kicks. Moises Morton as well last night. They want to play their game. It's gotten them this far. They knocked off Naperville North, the defending three-time state champions of the Super Sectional. They played some really strong games this year, beat St. Patrick last night as well. For West Chicago, control the midfield, and that's easier said than done when you're dealing with Christian Perez, Jesus Perez, and Gio Alvarez, but that's what they're going to try to do tonight. And they want to attack from the outside, go after the wings of Morton, use their speed, and get it into the middle. It's time to meet the players for both teams and the officials. Here's Mary on the PA here at Hoffman Estates High School.
The officials for this match will be Chris Rudolph, Sam Nachampazak, Jay Cummins, Doug Rudder. First, let's meet the visiting team, the Mustangs of Morton High School, who enters the match with a record of 23 wins, 3 losses, and 2 ties. Coach Jim Baginis, who has a career record of 66 wins, 7 losses, and 6 ties over 3 years. The starters for Morton High School: Andres Calderon, Julian Vargas, number 3, Jesus Perez, number 5, Juan Hernandez, number 6, Giovanni Alvarez, number 10, Edwin Zizumbo, number 15, Adrian Salto, number 19, Christian Perez, number 20, Uriel Sotelo, number 23, Saul Juarez, number 28, Juan Ramirez. And now let's meet the home team, the Wildcats of West Chicago High School. The Wildcats enter today's match with a record of 23 wins, 2 losses, and 3 ties. Their coach, Jose Villa, has a career record of 83 wins, 74 losses, and 30 ties over 8 years. And now, let's meet the starting lineups for the Wildcats. Number 0, David Kuhn. Number 3, Ben Suda. Number 5, Jair Martinez. Number 6, Tristan Alfaro. Number 8, Moises Morfin. Number 9, Brian Nieves. Number 10, Jesse Hernandez. Number 13, Brian Barrios. Number 15, Alejandro Cadena. Number 17, Alexis Arroyo. And number 19, Lucas Starry.
The 2019 IHSA Soccer Championships are brought to you by Country Financial. Preparing for your financial future doesn't have to be complicated. Take it one simple step at a time at TakeSimpleSteps.com. And by Liuna, proud partner of the IHSA. For more information, visit liunacareers.org.
Well, everything we have is insured with Country Financial. Our home is insured with Country Financial.
Our cars.
All of our cars, all of our recreational vehicles. Our life is insured, and our liability is with Country Financial.
We keep in contact on a pretty regular basis and make sure that everything that they think they've got coverage for, they actually do.
Welcome back to Hoffman Estates, and we're ready to go. The last game of the boys soccer season here in 2019. The Wildcats of West Chicago. They're in the navy blue jerseys. They got the checkerboard patterns on the shoulders and the sleeves of these jerseys, with the white numbers. Kind of small numbers on the back, but the white numbers with the navy blue for West Chicago. Morton's in the white with the maroon shorts. Morton will go right to left. Chris Rudolph is our referee for this one. Sam Nechepasak is on one line, Jay Cummins on the other, and Doug Reuter is our fourth official. And we are ready to go in the 3A state championship match. Morton 23-3-2. West Chicago 23-2-3. It's a full house, and we're off and running. The 3A state title contest here today. We'll start with West Chicago as the home team. They got the win yesterday in overtime over Edwardsville, 2-1. David Kuhn starts in goal. Number 0, a junior, 13 games, 5 goals allowed, and they push through here right away, but out of bounds. 3 playoff shutouts for David Kuhn. Ben Sudduth in the back, number 3. Alejandro Cadena is the left back, number 15. Alexis Arroyo is the right back, number 17. He's a senior. And partnering with Sudduth in the middle. Sudduth is all-state, number 3, by the way. And Lucas Story, the other center back, number 19, is a junior. Tristan Alfaro in the midfield, number 6, is a sophomore. With Braham Barrios, number 13. Jair Martinez is on one wing. Senior with 13 goals, 15 assists, and all sectional selection. Moises Morphine scored their first goal yesterday, the senior with his 15th goal of the year. He has 8 assists. He drew a penalty kick in the super sectional. He takes the free kicks, and Morphine will be all over the place, number 8. Brian Nieves gets the start today. Place of Diego Cortez, who started last night. Nieves is a sophomore. He scored his first goal of the season last night. 45 seconds into overtime, and he's partnered up top by Jesse Hernandez, number 10. Hernandez, a senior, 12 goals, 7 assists, scored 2 goals in the supers. He's an all-sectional selection. The other way for the Morton Mustangs, Andres Calderon, number 1, in goal. For the Mustangs, who wear the white with the maroon numbers and shorts, Calderon, a senior, 22 games. He allowed 2 goals last night, giving him 22 on the year and 10 shutouts. Juan Hernandez, number 5, leads that back line. He's a senior. Saul Jimenez scored last night. His 3rd goal, he also scored in the super sectionals in the penalty kick shootout to beat Naperville North. Juan Ramirez wears 28, and Uriel Sotelo wears number 20. In the midfield, it's Jesus Perez, number 3, a junior with 11 goals, 13 assists, and all sectional selection. With number 2, Julian Vargas, he scored, did Vargas, a minute and 22 seconds into yesterday's contest. Christian Perez, number 19, he scored last night, his 13th goal, and his 18th assist as well. In last night's contest, Gio Alvarez, number 6, a sophomore with 8 goals and 8 assists. And up top, it's Edwin Zazumbo, number 10, an all-stater. And a foul here against Morton. Zazumbo, number 10, he scored on a penalty kick yesterday in the first half, his 32nd goal. The all-stater also scored from the spot in the super sectionals for the Mustangs. West Chicago, coached by Jose Villa in his 8th year, 83 wins, 74 losses, 30 draws, 3 regional titles, a sectional title this year. This will be their best finish, no matter what happens this evening in their boys soccer history. They've outscored opponents 14-4 in the postseason, 73-17 on the year. Ball sent in, headed out by Morton, and cleared out of the box. Second effort, and stolen away by Morton out near midfield now. 16 shutouts is a school record for the West Chicago program. Morton Mustangs, coached by Jim Bajanis. 3 years, 66 wins, 7 losses, 6 ties. And here now come the Mustangs on the break. Get it out to the right side here, and a slide tackle to take the ball away by West Chicago. Back now to Morton, crossed into the box, finds a target, and saved by David Kuhn. That was Gio Alvarez all over that ball for the Morton Mustangs. Jim Bajanis was the co-coach when they finished in first in 2011 and third in 2015. He's a Morton alum. 3 regional and 3 sectional titles. They've outscored opponents 21-5 in the playoffs, 59-26 on the season. The last 3 years, these seniors twice lost to the eventual state champion Naperville North in the super sectionals, and last year they lost to Oak Park River Forest in a sectional semi-final. They are back with it now. West Chicago, the Wildcats campus on Joliet Street in West Chicago, opened all the way back in 1926. 17 miles away on Route 59. They won a state title in football in 1974. Looking to add to that trophy today for a first place trophy. They also won the team chess title in 95-96. They got second the year prior to that in chess. They don't have a boys second place trophy. Girls swimming and diving finished third in 92, and boys volleyball finished fourth in 01. The boys soccer team winning their third ever regional, their second sectional, and their first super sectional. Scott Deerking, an alum, played for the Jets. Alexis Quezada Cardenas played for the Chicago Fire in pro soccer as well in Mexico for West Chicago. Morton yesterday brought 67 buses this way. They're into the box here, looking to put a shot in. Haven't gotten the shot off yet. That was Jesus Perez. Now it drifts all the way back to Salto, and they can't get it back in. From Berwyn-Cicero, Morton East is on Austin Boulevard in Cicero. The ball sent in over everybody, and Morton West is on Home Avenue in Berwyn. They've co-opted as one program since 1985-86. In that co-op, they won a boys soccer title in 2011. They won a girls softball state title in 1986. That first year they played together. Boys soccer finished third in 2015 and fourth in 2006. So this boys soccer program has been the bulk of their success as the Morton Mustangs. 20 regional titles, 13 sectional titles, and 5 super sectionals. This will be their 4th trophy in those 5 attempts. 97, they did not go home with a trophy after making it to state. Here's Perez, tackled away from him. Before they partnered together, Morton East won 4 state titles in baseball, 2 in boys basketball, and finished second in boys soccer. All of those were before 1973, and West won the state title in group interpretation and finished second in drama, both in the 70s. West alums include Jerry Wainwright, former basketball coach at DePaul, and Luke Gregerson, who pitched in the major leagues, the St. Louis Cardinals, the San Diego Padres, among his teams in the majors. And from Morton East, actor Joe Mantegna, and the founder of the Nielsen ratings, Arthur Nielsen Sr., the alums from Morton East. So they made the trip up here 20 miles today. Driving through, Perez knocked away. And that'll be a corner kick for the Morton Mustangs. 67 buses was the tally last night. It's less here on a Saturday, but a lot of their students are able to either make the drive up themselves or come with parents and family, so they didn't have to get the overtime on all those buses. And they've got a corner kick coming here for the Morton Mustangs, sending it into the back post, headed through the box, and now Morton will bring it back to the middle and cleared out by West Chicago. The Wildcats play the Upstate 8 Conference, an enrollment of 2042 from DuPage County. Jose Villa is assisted by Dorian Carrasco, Roberto Hurtado, Daniel Bowanis, Paul Reyes, and Victor Lopez. David Paters, their athletic director. They started the season with the draw against the defending three-time champions from Naperville North. They tied the Huskies 2-2, and that kind of let the Wildcats know they belong. They ran off from there with 11 straight wins before they lost to Chicago St. Patrick, who just finished fourth here in 3A. 1-0 in the PepsiCo Showdown on September 21st. They drew Bennett Academy 0-0. Bennett Academy won the 2A title today, and they were the only team all season to hold Bennett Academy without a goal. The Red Wings, top 10 in the nation, and they cemented that with that 2A title this afternoon. Also had a draw against Glenbard South, and they lost to Elgin on October 16th in the Wildcats 3-2 before winning their final regular season game. They went to the Wheaton North Regional, beat Hoffman Estates 4-2 and Glenbard North 3-1. Went to St. Charles to the East Sectional, beat St. Charles North 2-0 and Elmhurst York 1-0. Came to Hoffman Estates for the Super Sectional and beat Jacobs 2-0. A goal in that one from Jesse Hernandez, one on a penalty kick and one from 25 yards out to send West Chicago to their first ever state tournament and here into the finals in the Final Four for West Chicago. For the Morton Mustangs, they began the year with back-to-back ties against Naperville Central and Chicago Mount Carmel, and then they won every game until October the 4th. All of their losses this year to out-of-state opponents. They rattled off 12 straight wins before they lost to Marquette University High School from Milwaukee in the Go for the Goal Fall Classic in Burlington, Iowa, 1-0. And the next day they lost to Washburn Rural from Topeka, Kansas, 2-1. Got a couple of wins and then lost to Gateway Legacy Christian Academy from Missouri, 2-0. After that, they have not lost. 9 straight wins. They beat Chicago St. Patrick 3-2. They finished the regular season with wins over Leyden and Riverside Brookfield. They hosted a regional and beat Proviso East 6-0 and Downers Grove North 3-0. They went to LaGrange to the Lions sectional, beat St. Ignatius 3-0 and Hinsdale Central 2-1. The ball sent into the box here. Header over for the Mustangs. And down at the Romeoville Super Sectional at Lewis University was 3-3 after overtime against Naperville North, who'd won 3 straight state titles and twice beat the Mustangs in the Super Sectional before Morton got that penalty kick victory to advance. In the Super Sectionals, Saul Jimenez had the PK winner to get Morton here to this Final Four. They're in the West Suburban Conference. Jim Sanis, Malika Manuzzi, Manuel Tovar, Stefano Krancic are the assistant coaches for Jim Bajanis. Nicole Epson, the athletic director. They lost in the sectional semis yesterday. Lost in the sectional semis last year. Yesterday in the semis, a 4-2 win over St. Patrick to get to this game. 27 minutes left in the first half, and no score yet between the Mustangs of Morton and the Wildcats of West Chicago. Ball sent into the box. Mustangs have had the better part of the possession here over the last 5-6 minutes, including a couple of corner kicks and a free kick from 35 yards out. This one's chipped in, and the flag was up. If you're in a hurry but want a fresh, affordable meal to serve your family or friends, Biaggi's Pronto Packs make it easy to enjoy an authentic Italian meal at home or on the go. Perfectly sized to serve 4 to 5 people, starting at only $30. Pronto Packs include your choice of a pasta or 2 pizzas with a house or Caesar salad and freshly baked bread with Biaggi's butter for dipping. If you're planning a meal for a large group, ask about the party pan size for 8 to 12 guests, ready for pickup with 24 hours advance notice. With 6 Illinois locations, Biaggi's Carryout is the perfect solution for your busy lifestyle. Free kick here just inside midfield for Morton. They'll send it in, looking to get it into the box and do just that and head it out for a corner kick. That ball headed backwards by West Chicago, and going out to play the corner kick here, Christian Perez and Jesus Perez. Both on it here. See who takes the corner, sent into the box and headed away. Now it's knocked out of bounds and will be a throw in for West Chicago.
Just a reminder that all cheers and chants need to be positive.
West Chicago making a substitute here as Isaias Palacios subs in. Palacios did not play last night. He took a red card in the super sectional, so he was out of the lineup for last night's contest, and now he's in for West Chicago. Last night, Diego Cortez started in his spot. Tonight, Brian Nieves. And now Palacios is back in. Perez gives it up on the right side. Charging through, Morton into the middle, and the flag was up anyway. Didn't latch onto that through ball. And now the free kick for the West Chicago Wildcats. And a foul against Morton here. Left side for West Chicago. They're trying to charge through and get it to Hernandez. Nieves lurks in the middle of the field. If they can hit the ball that way, Morton winning it towards the sideline, and that'll be a throw-in for the Mustangs. Or is it a free kick? They were shoving at each other on the sidelines, and it does appear that that's going to go against Jesse Hernandez on the foul. So a free kick here for Morton. Back in their own third. They'll boot it all the way down into West Chicago territory. The Wildcats got a touch, but here comes Morton again, sliding it through the right side and knocked away. That was intended for number 6, Gio Alvarez. West Chicago trying to get something going down the left side. All the way back now for the Mustangs. Sent it near midfield. Saul Jimenez is the last guy back for Morton. He had an assist last night. He scored the PK winner in the shootout against the Huskies from Naperville North. An important cog in their defense. Now is the sweeper for the Mustangs. They look to get it through on the right side, but West Chicago back to knock that one away. Down the right side, knocked out of bounds, and a throw in for Morton. Slide all the way through the box. Ball sent in by Salto, out. And now it's Sotelo. Sotelo gives it up right side. West Chicago holding that line. And now Morton moves it down the right sideline, trying to hit a cross, double teamed and taken away. At least for the moment. Still Morton with the effort. Save by Kuhn. Nice job by Morton. Had the ball knocked away. Didn't let that stop him. Still charged through. And this will go out for another corner kick for the Morton Mustangs. Another corner. Sent in, middle of the box, headed down, and David Kuhn comes up to get it. Kuhn rolls it out, and an intercepted bad pass. Here's Gio Alvarez. Alvarez rolls it backwards, and now West Chicago gets it all the way out to midfield. We'll run it all the way back here. Now it's Morton on the break, taken away. Tackled nicely. Sent all the way back, and down the sideline for West Chicago, but nowhere to go. They'll take it away here. West Chicago called for a foul. So a foul against West Chicago. Free kick coming from 40 yards out. Zazumbo scored his 32nd goal of the season yesterday. Sends it in, a laser that gets hit around the penalty kick spot. Now the flag's up. Morton put it in the back of the net, but that's not going to count. Flag was up after the free kick. And an offside. West Chicago. Puts it back in play. Morton keeping the pressure on. They scored 3 goals in the first half yesterday. In fact, they scored 2 goals inside the first 4 minutes and 21 seconds. One by Julian Vargas, another was an own goal. They added to it in the first half on a penalty kick. Ended up beating St. Patrick 4-2. Here comes Morton again. To the outside. Shot in and cleared away by the Wildcats defense. And a corner kick coming here for the Mustangs. That was 19 Christian Perez who put the pressure on that time. Corner kick on the way from Morton to the back post, headed. Trying to get it out of the box. They do, but shot back in is just wide. Another great effort from distance for the Morton Mustangs. That one by Adrian Salto. It's that second wave of attackers that have been getting the big shots in so far for Morton after an initial clearance. Down the right side here for the Wildcats, and it's knocked back across midfield. West Chicago plays it all the way back. David Kuhn, and now they're moving it up the right sideline. Alexis Arroyo gave it up. Now cutting it in front is Tristan Alfaro, and they swing it around. Jair Martinez going left side with 16 minutes left in the first half. No score in the state title game. Zazumbo chips it up ahead. Morton cutting it inside. Looking for Alvarez and knocked away from him. Julian Vargas couldn't win it back. Cross midfield. Morfin gets around one. Couldn't get around the next Morton defender, though. Drive it back for Morton, taken away. Good tackle for West Chicago. Back it comes on the right side and knocked out. Throw in for the Wildcats. Alfaro switches it up. Left side. They're trying to get it in to the box and couldn't. Here comes Morton. Under 15 minutes left, first half, no score. Zazumbo with Perez. They slide it over now. And here is Jesus Perez, tackled away from him and rolls out of the box. Back down the sideline now for West Chicago. To get it near the sideline here. Ready to set it up for West Chicago. They switch it over to the left side. Wildcats knocking it around in the back. Over now towards Alexis Arroyo. Down the right side this time and knocked away, but they keep it through Alfaro and tackled out of bounds. You're watching live coverage of the IHSA Boys Soccer 2019 Championships on the NFHS Network. NFHSNetwork.com/IHSA is your destination for the most comprehensive coverage of Illinois high school championship action. Live games, full game replays, and highlights, all at NFHSNetwork.com/IHSA. No score, first half, the 3A championship game, West Chicago in the blue, Morton in the white. Down the far sideline right now for West Chicago. And taken away by Morton. They've had the better of the possession in this first half, the more opportunities as well. And they play it back here. Alexis Arroyo has it. And still moving forward through Arroyo. Now it's switched all the way over to the left side. For West Chicago, they knock it back again. Morphine gets around a defender, moving towards the box and taking off his feet. Now Morton will head back the other way. On the right side. Mustangs. Get it over to Salto on the left side. Adrian Salto tried to go deep down the middle, knocked away though. Arroyo plays it back and across through Cadena. Morton again steals it away. They've got it to switch fields, looking for Zazumbo over his head. Knocked down by the Wildcats. Errant pass. Now it's Morton again. Little give and go on the left side. Zumbo headed towards the end line and knocked out. It'll be a throw-in down in the corner, and a Mustangs throw-in. They get it in. Sent across to the top. See if Morton can get a shot. They can't, and West Chicago clears it out for the time being. Now Morton sets up again through Saul Jimenez. Boots it left side. Settled. And that's going to go out for West Chicago here for a throw-in. Couldn't trap that ball and keep it in bounds. Throw in for the Wildcats. Morphine taken away from him. Sotelo got a piece of that. Now it's Perez. They switch it onto the far right side. And that rolled too far out of bounds. Looking for Morton's number 11, Iniguez. And here's throwing on the far sideline for the Wildcats. 10 minutes left, first half. No score yet. Morton has it again. Perez spins. And then has it taken away from him on the second effort. West Chicago to the sidelines. Morphine gets around one defender, keeps it in bounds, and has it knocked away and out of bounds. A West Chicago throw-in. They play it back all the way across the field for the Wildcats. And out of bounds. West Chicago throw in. And again, Morton putting pressure on. Morphine down the sideline, keeps it in bounds. Slide tackle, takes it away. Great defense there by Salto. Into the middle. Launched down the field by Morton. Could not latch on to the end of it. And it's to the sidelines. Again, West Chicago. Down the field, and Morton brings it back. West Chicago keeps it from going out of bounds. They charge back into the middle, knocking it around here. Tried the right side through Arroyo. Chip it down the field to Nieves. He got him to this game with the overtime eventual winner. And this one heads to the sidelines. Stays in bounds, though, for West Chicago. They knock it around all the way back. And taken away. Perez, and nice little tackle. Perez tries to win it back, cannot. And that'll be kept in bounds for the Wildcats. It's Alfaro on it. Back to Arroyo. Charging through Morphine, still 2 to go. Couldn't get around them both. And now it's West Chicago again. Under 7 minutes to go in the first half. One of the better spells of possession the Wildcats have had tonight. Ball into the middle, shot from distance, way over. Goal kick coming up. And now it's Morton across midfield here, down the right sideline. West Chicago working it into the middle, under 6 minutes to go in the first half. Back to midfield it goes here. The Wildcats charging forward and knocked away. That midfield's been good for Morton to not give West Chicago lanes into the attacking third here. Today's game is also available for all subscribers on our mobile website. Log on to nfhsnetwork.com from your smartphone or tablet. View live games or replays from anywhere. Down the left sideline here. And it's to the sidelines, and West Chicago keeps it. Moving back towards midfield with 5 minutes left. Here in the first half. And out of bounds for a throw-in. Throw-in on the far sideline. And they've got it back now towards the middle of the field. They've got it back into the middle for Morton. Headed right back and into the middle of the field. They've got it again for the Wildcats right in the middle of the field. Knocked all the way back. And across midfield by Morton again. Arroyo switched it over. Lucas Starry got a touch, and now right back into the middle. West Chicago able to knock it around the last few minutes. And now it's back again for West Chicago. Down the right sideline. Under 3 minutes to go, first half. Stalemate so far, and a foul against West Chicago. Not been very many fouls at all, especially in the last 20, 25 minutes in this one. And Morton from midfield through Saul Jimenez. Boots it into the box, all the way down, headed out by West Chicago. Couldn't get a clean hit to send it back in. Now it bangs around the left side of the box and sent out near the sidelines. And that'll go against Morton.
2 minutes remaining in the
We go under 2 minutes. Foul against Morton before that went out of bounds. West Chicago plays it back, and they've got it right in the middle here. Booting it down the right sideline, left sideline, far sideline, either way you want to look at it. Cross from the press box here in front of the benches, and that ball went into the Morton bench, and they will have the throw in with 90 seconds left in the half. Morton had the better of the first 10 minutes or so. West Chicago settled in. They get a free kick here, and going down there was Nieves. He pops back up, limping, but able to stay in the game. 1 minute left, and they play it quickly off to the left side. And that's another foul. And now we'll get the clock stopped. And number 19 of Morton, Christian Perez, gets a yellow card with 55 seconds left, and kind of continually chopping in at the feet of West Chicago attackers there. They're ready here for the free kick to come in. Ball sent in, edge of the 18. Now they've got it back again. Ball sent in from distance and off to the left. With 30 seconds left. Cross midfield. Last 20 seconds of the first half. No score. West Chicago clears it for the moment. Now it's headed all the way back. That's going to roll through to Kuhn, and he'll put it away, but that's going to be it for the first half if he even gets to that. He does, and halftime here at Hoffman Estates. West Chicago and Morton scoreless after 40. It's a 10-minute break in the second half coming up on the NFHS Network.
Not only is Country Financial our insurance, but they treated us like family.
Relationships are the single most important piece of the puzzle. We always ask this question: what is the right thing to do?
It's not just the ships, the armor, or the aircraft. It's something more. It's the will to fight and determination to win, found inside each and every Marine that answers a nation's call. Battles won.
This is a Jimmy John sandwich, made with all natural meats, hand-sliced veggies, and fresh-baked bread. And this is the new Little John, available for only $3. They're almost identical. Almost. Good job. Okay.
33, been the union labor for about 13 years.
And it's just never the same thing twice. You know, it's a lot of different things. You're always doing different things.
I enjoy joining up the union, join the brotherhood, have some backing for good wage, good insurance, retirement.
And if it weren't for the union, I'll probably be, I'm not sure where I would be at.
All across America, teenagers are making a difference, gaining respect, and changing the future. Here in Illinois, the future is now. 16 and 17-year-olds can now register to be organ tissue donors in Illinois. Nearly 5,000 people in our state need a life-saving organ, and about 300 people die every year waiting. Be part of the solution. Join the Illinois Secretary of State's Organ Tissue Donor Registry. Register at lifegoeson.com.
My name is Lathan Figge. I am a labor foreman representing Local 6 and Boley & Andrews General Contracting. One of the most memorable moments in high school for me was when I decided to transfer high schools And I knew that would start with new beginnings, new teams, new friends, and new transitions. When I met my players and my teammates and my coaches on the soccer field, they made me feel right at home, became a new family right away. When I decided to transition careers into laboring, I knew that that came with nerves as well. And the best part about it was when I got to meet my work crew, you know, everyone made me feel like I belonged, the camaraderie was there, and the transition was smooth and helped me get to the place where I am today.
It's not just the ships, the armor, or the aircraft. It's something more. It's the will to fight and determination to win, found inside each and every Marine that answers a nation's call. Battles won.
The new $3 Little John from Jimmy John's is just like our original sandwiches, only littler. So we bought a little ad on Lil John.
Little John, yeah! $3 $3? What?
All across America, teenagers are making a difference, gaining respect, and changing the future. Here in Illinois, the future is now. 16 and 17-year-olds can now register to be organ tissue donors in Illinois. Nearly 5,000 people in our state need a life-saving organ, and about 300 people die every year waiting. Be part of the solution. Join the Illinois Secretary of State's Organ Tissue Donor Registry. Register at lifegoeson.com.
Welcome back to Hoffman Estates as we start the second half with 40 minutes left in regulation in this 3A state championship game. West Chicago in the navy blue. They'll go right to left. Morton in the white with the maroon shorts. Switching sides to go left to right here and start this second half of play. Morton will kick off. To start the second half. No score. Morton and West Chicago. Morton knocks it around the back here to start the half, and now to midfield for West Chicago and back over onto the left side for Morton. Morton had the better part of the first 10 minutes or so of the first half, and kind of both teams played out of the midfield, in the middle of the field for a while. West Chicago had some chances the latter part of the second half, and then Morton finished with a flurry, but neither team could get a goal. Ball blasted in and way over everything for West Chicago. Jair Martinez. Ready to go with the goal kick here for Morton. West Chicago getting a header to it. Diego Cortez starting the second half. They're coming off the bench to start the game. Down the left side for the Mustangs. Looking into the middle, couple in the box, calling for service. And he dives in instead, sends it to the back post, but nobody there for the Mustangs on that attempt to get it into the corner there. Gio Alvarez stays into the middle of the field here with Christian Perez, and they sent it in looking for Alvarez over him and cleared out. Morton trying to get it back on the left side. Cannot, and West Chicago sends it back in. Here come the Wildcats pushing forward, getting it to the box. Shot comes in and saved by Calderon. Nice effort for the Wildcats. Booted by Morton, and a strong effort by West Chicago to net the first goal of this match. Collision and taken away by West Chicago. Morton player stays down behind the play. And now it's West Chicago again, and with the player down, they'll stop the clock at 37-21. Trainer out onto the field, and they'll get the player down, stretched out here. For the Mustangs, a couple minutes into the second half. High school sports fans, never miss another game. Become a subscriber to the NFHS network to watch live event coverage, game replays, and highlights from high school sporting events across the country. Millions of athletes, thousands of games, one destination, NFHSnetwork.com. High school happens here. Still working on the player down. For Morton. Working on his left leg, it looks like. And now getting him stretched out completely. So the Mustangs with the player down, 37-21 left on the clock. And no score in this one. Earlier today, Triad knocked off St. Lawrence in the 2A third place game. Then Bennett Academy won the state title over Crystal Lake South, denying the Gators back-to-back 2A championships. Edwardsville beat Chicago St. Patrick earlier, 3-2 in the 3A third place game. And this state title game is scoreless so far. Finally have the player now into a seated position. And a couple teammates standing there for the Mustangs as well. You can purchase a DVD keepsake copy of today's event. Click on the blue Get the DVD button directly under your event video player, or click on the Buy a DVD button on the top right-hand corner of the NFHS Network website. You can also click the digital copy button under the event video player to download a digital copy of the event right to your computer. Christian Perez helped off the field.
Melanie Salgado, please come up to the press box. Melanie Salgado.
13 goals and 19 assists on the season. And he's a all-sectional selection, takes their free kicks, and he's helped off, and now all the way back for the West Chicago reset through their keeper. Back on the right side. They work their way around. Now they have it on the far side for a throw-in. Get it down the right side for West Chicago, taken away for the Mustangs. West Chicago again. Down the right side, now into the middle, and taken away before they get to the 18. Player down for West Chicago, but he's back up, and now the Mustangs charge forward. Looking for Zazumbo, still on the Mustangs. With possession, Gio Alvarez knocked forward to Zazumbo. Vargas, still Vargas, into the box for the Mustangs. Left-footed, couldn't get around that last defender. Now sliding through, shot is off to the left, past the post, and nearly the first goal of this match for the Morton Mustangs. For Vargas, and the corner kick coming up. Corner kick coming in towards the middle and deflected back towards the end line and then out of the box. Back in now for Morton, headed out of the box, and West Chicago clears it. And now across midfield all the way back down. Headed by the Wildcats. The Mustangs put it in, and it's sent to the sidelines out of bounds for a throw-in for Morton. Ball sent across the box. Now it's back by West Chicago, cleared out. Here they send it through the Wildcats, trying to get it to the edge of the box. Cortez brings it all the way back out front and swings it across. Ball blasted in and just over the top. What an effort by the Wildcats there. Sent it just over the top of the bar.
Number 4, Demarcus Medine for the Wildcats.
Goal kick here. To midfield. Morton gets it out and into the box. West Chicago clears it. Not very far, though. Still Morton pushing forward and now taken away. Alvarez got a touch. Gets it back. Tackled away from him. And launched out now towards Kuhn, who picks it up. Slings it over on the left side. Martinez chips it forward. Couldn't get that to Nieves, though. Player down for Morton, and now 2 players down for Morton. They're both rolling around. Clock stops at 32:44. Gio Alvarez got up. Graham, number 13. For Morton. Adrian Sanchez is still on the ground. Rolling around for Morton. 32:44 on the clock. ready to sub in. They got a player at the table to come in for Alvarez here. .44 left as we're ready to get this one rolling here. So a sub in for the Mustangs. We'll play it all the way back in. Reset here. Launch across midfield and charging towards the box, taken away. West Chicago's got it. Towards the sideline and knocked out of bounds. Mustangs right in the middle of the field here. Shot from distance and right at David Kuhn to make the catch. Midfield headed down by the Mustangs. And the Wildcats get it back. Driving through the middle here for West Chicago. See if they can get a shot. Work it into the box. Cross it through and saved there by Calderon. Nice effort by the Wildcats. Now for the Mustangs back over to the left side. West Chicago's got it again. Alonzo Salinas knocks it backwards and gets it again. Through Alfaro, and then they switch it over toward the sideline, taken away. Morton down the left sideline. Trying to move something forward here. Dropped it off. Here's Zumbo. Pokes a shot through and has it saved by Kuhn. All the way through and cleared out by Calderon. And foul called here. Ready for the free kick. Looking to get it into the box here. All the way in and headed in the air. Near the sidelines. And that's going to roll out of bounds. 10 minutes gone by here in the second half. Morton on the throw in. They're going to sub in.
Number 13, Adrian Sanchez, and number 19, Christian Perez.
The two players who both had to be helped off after a lengthy time down on the ground injured are back in, and Adrian Sanchez and Christian Perez. And now a throw in down the sideline for Morton. Looking for Jesus Perez, tackled away. Nieves. Still Nieves. Can't get onto it, but it's still with West Chicago. We got another player down and a card here for West Chicago. That's on Nieves, and helped up here is Uriel Sotelo.
Number 13, Brian Barrios.
Barrios in for West Chicago. Clock at 28:32 until it restarts here. From midfield, booted into the box, headed on, and Kuhn there to take it. Booted by David Kuhn across midfield. Down the sideline and back into the middle. Chipped in by the Mustangs. Too far, though. They're looking to get it back in from the corner and knocked away. That's going to be a goal kick here for West Chicago. Goal kick across midfield. Drops back now on the left side for Salto. Salto has it left side. Starry. Salinas plays it all the way back, and a little bit of deep trying to get something going through Cortez. He can't get to it. Now back come the Mustangs, charging down the right side. Vargas out of bounds, and a throw in for Morton here. Still with the Mustangs. See if they can hit a cross. No, but they do win a corner.
Corner kick, Mustangs.
Here on the near side. We're ready to go on the corner kick. Send it into the far post, headed out. Sent back in and then booted out of the box again, that time by Salto. Now on the run out, it's Cortez. Chipping it down. But that'll be ushered back to the keeper, Calderon, before anybody from West Chicago could get there. They try to get it going again down the left side. Right into the middle. Martinez sends it in back post and over the heads. The intended targets back in to grab it. Salinas into the middle. Out wide for West Chicago. Here's Morphine sliding through. And nobody could get to it. Martinez was trying, and that's cleared to the sidelines and go out of bounds.
Into the game for the Wildcats, number 9, Brian Nieves.
Nieves, who picked up a yellow card, now back in for the Wildcats. 24:44 on the clock as they get a player sent out. Potential head injury. That's 28. Juan Ramirez. So he's sent out, and they sub in here. And ready for West Chicago on another throw-in. 15 minutes gone by the second half. No score. Between the Wildcats and the Mustangs. Throw is headed out by Morton. Back in now for the Mustangs. Head the other way. Trying to slide it through towards the Zumbo. Knocked away before it gets there. And it comes back for West Michigan now. For West Chicago now. And they've got it on the left side. Here for Cortez. Back into the middle. Martinez. He's been the playmaker in the second half. Martinez and Alfaro have been the distributors. One to the right, one to the left for the Wildcats. Sliding it through, getting it through the box. Left-footed shot is saved by Calderon. The effort by Moises Morphine, who scored yesterday. Also drew a penalty kick in the super sectional win. Midfield for the Wildcats. Booted towards the box and headed out. A push here, and that goes against the Mustangs. West Chicago moving back. Cross midfield. Towards the middle, couldn't get there. Morton heads the other direction with it. West Chicago battling to get it back. And that far sideline now into the middle, Martinez. Drops it off to Salto. Switch it over to the right side. Morphine wins his way through. A tackle into the middle. Still West Chicago. Off to the right side. Shot is saved by Calderon. Nice effort, Diego Cortez. And the Wildcats are having the better of the possession. And the opportunities in on goal here over the last few minutes. Launched across midfield. And Morton wins it back with a header. Cross midfield. And again, it's West Chicago building possession through Salinas. And Cortez played out wide right. Salinas. All the way back, Martinez. Got Salto on his left, back to Salinas in the middle. And then through Alfaro over to the right side, back to Alfaro. Martinez. Moving forward to get it through here, Hernandez, back to Martinez. Shot in from distance, hits off a Mustang to Cortez, can't settle. Chips it over into the middle, and the Mustangs cleared out. And cleared out of the box here by Morton near midfield, where West Chicago recovers all the way back to Starry. Left side, knocked out for a Wildcats throw in exactly halfway through this second half now. Salinas pulls it back. They switch it up. Martinez now to the right side. Nieves gives it up. Shot deflected. Did not make it through. And all the way back out near midfield again. With it for West Chicago. Into the box. Cleared out towards the sideline and back across midfield. Salinas. Down the left side and knocked away. Morton across midfield. A whistle and a foul against West Chicago. That'll set up Morton with a free kick. 18:50 left to play. Back to the middle for the Mustangs, right at midfield. Jimenez sends it, bounces into the box. Perez on it, tackled away and out for a corner.
Mustang, corner kick.
Morton's chances here in the second half, especially over the last 10 minutes, have been few and far between. They make a couple subs here.
14, Luis Gonzalez, and number 20,
and now they
Ramirez.
do indeed sub in. Now they're ready to go again for another corner kick and blasted towards the back post. Headed down and picked up there by Kuhn. So David Kuhn picks that ball up. Punts it across midfield. West Chicago. Tackled away. Now Morton knocked back from them to midfield. Zazumbo got a touch. He's back into midfield, stolen away. West Chicago charging through and tripped up. That'll be a foul, and the clock stops at 17:21. And we get a card against Morton. It's on 28. Juan Ramirez, who was checked out earlier after a knock to the head. Morphine and Martinez are behind the ball here. They're ready again here for the
Giovanni Alvarez into the game for the Mustangs.
free kick. And another free kick for West Chicago coming up here. They play it off to the side. It's sent in and blasted over the top by West Chicago. And a goal kick for Morton with 17 minutes left. You're watching live coverage of the 2019 IHSA Boys Soccer Championships on the NFHS Network. NFHSnetwork.com/IHSA is your destination for the most comprehensive coverage of Illinois high school championship action, from live games to full game replays to highlights. It's all at NFHSnetwork.com/IHSA, and it's scoreless here with 16:40 left, and a foul against West Chicago and a free kick for Morton. Their own half. Another free kick coming here into the box, headed in, cleared out by West Chicago, and cleared out across midfield. They've got it again. In midfield. They've got it again, sending it down for Cortez, and that's going to roll out of bounds. The substitution coming up here as well.
Into the game for the Mustangs, number 2, Julian Vargas.
Throw in off the substitution for the Mustangs with 15 minutes left here in regulation. A scoreless game between West Chicago and Morton. Morton trying to push through. They do get it, but knocked right away by the Wildcats. They get it across midfield. Morphine and Martinez, but he dribbled it too far in front of himself, did Martinez there. He had Morphine out on the right side, who's now ready to take the throw in. Morphine working on it, knocked away. Now Morton and a foul against West Chicago. Tripped up. And a free kick for the Mustangs. Zumbo got a touch. Ball sent in and cleared out of the box by Starry. West Chicago moving upfield with some space. Touch back to Salto. Salinas. A miss hit there. Now Morton down the sideline. Zumbo kicks it ahead, but Starry, the only one back there at the moment, chips it ahead for Salto. Salto into the middle of the field, past the intended target Alfaro, but it goes to Martinez. He sends it down wide for Morphine. Good defense to get back and keep it away from him. Played into the middle, and Morton has it. Charging forward again. Opened up a little bit here over the last few minutes. The Mustangs send it in. Headed back, Salinas got a touch. Nieves. Martinez for Morphine again down the right sideline. He gets around one, drives into the box, pulls it back. Morphine shot is in! West Chicago with the lead! 12:48 to play. Moises Morphine did all the work there after collecting the ball from Jair Martinez. Got around a defender, pulled it back, and blasted it into the net. One nothing West Chicago. It's 67-11. And now Morton will have to charge forward for the final 12:49 to find the equalizer. This crowd amped up. The West Chicago fans are here on the near side right in front of our broadcast position, and they've got the bleachers shaking. Now on the left side, Morton moving forward. Mustangs trying to sneak forward here with a 1-0 deficit. Staring at them, and that's hit out of bounds. Morton on it again. Mustangs with a sub and ready for a throw in here. They're on it. Back at midfield. The West Chicago Wildcats with the lead. Morphine with the goal. Morton knocks it back. Midfield, and West Chicago gets it for a moment. Now it's Morton again, chipping it forward. Mustangs get it into the box. And that shot's going to go well over everything. Morton was held without a goal twice this year. All three of their losses were to out-of-state teams, one from Wisconsin, one from Kansas, one from Missouri. Those losses were 1-0, 2-0, and 2-1. They scored against Westburn Rural from Topeka. Kansas did not score against Milwaukee Marquette or Gateway Legacy Christian Academy from Missouri. They scored one in a win over Riverside Brookfield and one in a draw against Naperville Central. Every other game this year, they've scored at least 2 goals.
Into the game for the Wildcats, number 8, Moises Morphine.
And here, 10 minutes left to go. Mustangs get the throw in. West Chicago plays it to the side. And Morton sends it forward into the box. Back out to the sidelines. Back towards midfield. Knocked down. That's a handball against the Mustangs. You can purchase a DVD keepsake copy of today's event. Click on the blue Get the DVD button directly under your event video player, or click the Buy a DVD button on the top right-hand corner of the NFHS Network website. You can also click the digital copy button under the event video player to download a digital copy of the event right to your computer. Ball sent into the box and caught here by Calderon, and he boots it deep. Throw in for West Chicago. With 8:30 left to go. They get a tackle and knocked away. For West Chicago, Morton trying to get possession and move forward, having trouble doing so here, and West Chicago knocks it around. Couple passes in the middle. Martinez out wide right to Morphine. He's got 2 in the middle, including Cortez, sends it in low. Cortez can't get there, drops back, shot is into the top right corner. That might be the championship sealer for West Chicago. Blasted into the corner for the second goal of the match. Nothing for West Chicago. Two zip with 8:03 to go. What a strike. That ball bounced around. And it's 2-0 for the Wildcats. With 8:03 to go. was a card added on in there as well after the celebration. Didn't hear the number on the card, but coach on that card. So 2-0 for the Wildcats. Tell you what, that West Chicago group in front of us making so much noise. They're having a whole lot of fun chanting and singing and possibly using some illegal noisemakers, but they're having fun no matter how you cut it. And now it's a 2-0 lead, and why not? West Chicago last won a state title in any head-to-head sport in 1974 in their boys football. Won it 45 years ago, and now they are just watching that clock tick for the next 7 minutes till they celebrate another state title. 2 second-half strikes and a 5-minute span. Here comes Morton, throwing everything they can forward here. Knock back, and Morton trying to get it to the edge of the box. They do get it into the box. Trying to hit across, cannot. And I'll set up another service here. Into the middle, headed on, and just wide for the Mustangs. Two, nothing, West Chicago.
Jesse Hernandez is in for the Wildcats.
.606 left to go. They move forward again. West Chicago down the right side. Moises Morphine and Jair Martinez with the strikes to put West Chicago up 2-0. Now 5.5 left to go as the ball goes towards the sideline and knocked out towards midfield, and Morton charging forward. They got to go in a hurry. West Chicago takes it away and now head out towards the near sideline. Salto battling and hit towards the sideline and out for a West Chicago throw-in.
And this is just a reminder that at the conclusion of the game, you must remain in the stands. The best way to see your team after the award.
Morton has it again, back near the front.
Outside of the stadium. Reminder, you must stay in the stand at the conclusion of the game.
They've got it again. It's West Chicago back towards the keeper, Calderon.
Outside of the stadium. Thank you.
Calderon knocks it all the way across midfield. Morton trying to get something going with 4.5 left to play. Mustangs to midfield. And that'll roll out and blasted out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Morton. Under 4 minutes to go. Down the sideline. West Chicago gets it to midfield. Martinez chips it forward. They're looking for a third. And Morton gets to it first and sends it out of bounds. A West Chicago throw-in.
Fans, this is just a reminder that at the conclusion of the game, you must remain in the stands at the end of the game.
Throw in here.
The best way to
Back over towards the sideline and out of bounds. West Chicago on the throw-in.
And meet the players you are here to cheer on in the parking lot.
Headed all the way back to Calderon. Morton. Moving forward again through Zazumbo. Zazumbo passed it forward. Now we got a tackle. And that's going to be a foul against West Chicago to set up Morton. If you're in a hurry but want a fresh, affordable meal to serve your family or friends, Biaggi's Pronto Packs make it easy to enjoy an authentic Italian meal at home or on the go. Perfectly sized as this chip is sent in, back post, and cleared out. Perfectly sized to serve 4 to 5 people, only $30. Pronto Packs. Good your choice of a pasta or 2 pizzas with the house or Caesar salad. Freshly baked bread with Biaggi's butter for dipping. West Chicago looking to put it away. Jair Martinez, one-on-one, and what a save by Calderon as he tried to chip him. 2 minutes left here in regulation. All right, finish this Biaggi's read for Lee here. If you're planning a meal for a large group, ask about a party pan size for 8 to 12 guests, ready for pickup with 24 hours advance notice. With 6 Illinois locations, Biaggi's Carryout is the perfect solution for your busy lifestyle. 90 seconds left in this one. West Chicago on the verge of history for their school. They won a sectional in boys soccer in 1997. They had never gone farther than that. They won a chess state title in 95-96. They won football 45 years ago, and that's it in their school history. They're going to need some more room in the trophy case. Back at West Chicago Community High School, they call it We Go. You've heard them chanting that all night long here in the stands. And now they're 30 seconds away from this historic state title, and clock stopped at 26.5 seconds left. We'll restart the clock. After they get the injured Morton Mustang here off the field, the West Chicago fans are having some fun. 2-0 on 2 second-half goals. For the Wildcats of West Chicago. Player down for Morton here is 15. Adrian Salto being attended to. So the injured Mustang, the clock stopped here at the end of this match, which was scoreless through the first 67 minutes, and Moises Morphine scored. Martinez blasted one home. They get Salto off the field. So ready for a restart here now with the sub on for the Mustangs.
Number 26, Julian Yanez enters the game for the Mustangs.
2-0 for West Chicago.
Number 23.
And they'll put it in play through Salinas and restart the clock all the way back. Now the last 20 seconds here of regulation for the West Chicago fans as they are all right here in front of us and ready to celebrate the last 10 seconds. West Chicago with another shot in. They make it 3-0 in. That one not going to count with the flag up on the far sideline. The clock will run out. For the first time since 1974, the Wildcats of West Chicago have won an IHSA state title. They won a football title in 1974, and 45 years later, they win a soccer state championship as well. Their fans have been having fun here all night long, and now they're ready to celebrate with their Wildcats. State champions with a 2-0 win over the Morton Mustangs, who finish at 23-4-2. With the best season in West Chicago history under Coach Jose Villa. And the Wildcats go 24-2-3 to capture the 2019 boys soccer state championship. Congrats to the Mustangs on a fantastic season. And they had a big support crowd here the last two nights, but they fall one spot short that second place trophy. And the state title is going back to West Chicago on Joliet Street. And their trophy case is going to need a little bit more room. As I mentioned, 45 years ago since that football state title. Now they got a boys soccer one as well. Congrats to Coach Villa and the Wildcats on the 2-0 win. We'll have the awards and trophy presentations coming up, so don't go anywhere. That'll do it for the broadcast part of the night in this event. And we had a lot of fun over the last 2 days with these 8 soccer games on the boys soccer state finals from here at Hoffman Estates. We had Kelly and Lee braving the weather to get outside, also running the production for us. For Stefan from NFHS Network, I'm Nathan Believo. We thank you for watching all the IHSA boys soccer. Don't go anywhere. We'll run a quick commercial and come back as they hand out individual and state trophies. West Chicago, your 3A state champion. They grabbed the last trophy to join Bennett Academy, who won earlier today here in 2A as the state champions, and Chicago University High School, who won last week in 1A. Awards presentation coming up. West Chicago wins it on the NFHS Network.
The 2019 IHSA Soccer Championships are brought to you by Country Financial. Preparing for your financial future doesn't have to be complicated. Take it one simple step at a time at TakeSimpleSteps.com. And by Liuna, proud partner of the IHSA. For more information, visit liunacareers.org.
Well, it's what you want it to be. I mean, if you come in with the right attitude, you can make it a career.
Well, first of all the benefits. The pay, of course.
I can't be put, I like working. I like being outdoors and working, so I think that's a big plus for me.
The money I make, I've been able to go on vacations when I want to and buy a new car and
West Chicago boys soccer team, please come to the west side of the stadium to receive your awards. Will both teams please line up on the touch line in numerical order to receive your awards? Please line up on the sideline in numerical order to receive your awards. Ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention to the west side of the field for the presentation of the first and second place team and individual awards for the 2019 Boys Class 3A Soccer State Final. Presenting medallions and trophies are Mr. Steve Lackney, the Hoffman State High School Athletic Director and Tournament Manager. Sean Armstrong, the Hoffman State High School Head Boys Soccer Coach. And Beth Sauser, IHSA Administrator responsible for boys and girls soccer. At this time, let's meet the Mustangs of Morton High School, who finished the 2019 season in second place with a final record of 23 wins, 4 losses, and 3 ties. Starting with the athletic trainer, Anthony Serda. Head coach, Jim Baginas. Assistant coach, Jim Senses. Assistant coach, Malika Manuzzi. Number 0, Sebastian Mayorga. Number 0, Christopher Barajas. Number 1, Andreas Calderon. Number 2, Julian Vargas. Number 3, Jesus Perez. Number 4, Jonathan Murillo. Number 5, Juan Hernandez. Number 6, Giovanni Alvarez. Number 7, Yobani Esparza. Number 8, Julian Guzman. Number 9, Edgar Molina. Number 10, Edwin Zazumbo. Number 11, Romario Iniguez. Number 12, Giovanni Velasquez. Number 13, Adrian Sanchez. Number 14, Luis Gonzalez. Number 15, Adrian Salto. Number 16, Yanni Rendon. Number 17, Kevin Verdon. Number 19, Christian Perez. Number 20, Uriel Sotelo. Number 21, Eduardo Martinez. Number 22, Eric Paulino. Number 23, Saúl Juarez. Number 26, Julian Yanez. Number 28, Juan Ramirez. Number 53, Ismael Zapata. And at this time, let's meet the Wildcats of West Chicago Community High School, who finished the 2019 season in first place with an overall record of 24 wins, 2 losses, and 3 ties. Let's meet the superintendent, Dr. Moses Chang. Number 2, Dr. Will Dwyer. The athletic director, David Pater. The trainer, Bethany Roll. Head coach, Jose Villa. Assistant coach, Dorian Carrasco. Assistant coach, Roberto Hurtado. Assistant coach, Daniel Bolinas. Assistant coach, Paul Reyes. Assistant coach, Victor Lopez. Number 0, David Kuhn. Number 1, Luis Pata. Number 2, Brian Bonilla. Number 3, Ben Sutter. Number 4, DeMarcus Marin. Number 5, Jahir Martinez. Number 6, Tristan Alfaro. Number 7, Diego Cortez. Number 8, Moises Morfin. Number 9, Brian Nieves. Number 10, Jesse Hernandez. Number 11, Jonathan Sanchez. Number 12, Alonzo Salinas. Number 13, Brian Barrios. Number 14, Alex Chege. Number 15, Alejandro Cadena. Number 16, Isais Palacios. Number 17, Alexis Arroyo. Number 18, Juan Herrera. Number 19, Lucas Stari. Number 21, Roberto Mendoza. Number 22, Carlos Ramirez. Number 23, Diego Martinez. Number 24, Armando Garcia. We'll call Coach Virginis and captains from Morton High School, please step forward to receive the Class 3A second place trophy. Will Coach Villa and the captains from West Chicago High School please step forward to receive the Class 3A first place trophy. Congratulations to both teams on a hard-fought game and terrific seasons. Fans, please go back on the bus